undisputed champion. Nobody can do what I've done. Nobody feet crash, nobody do pass, nobody feet chance, nobody like say they don't jazz, they don't jazz, nobody like say they don't jazz.
Wizkid, Juju. Yo, that's the mood I'm in right now, man. I'm feeling undisputed today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We're here. What's good, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mana, aka Palmwinepapi. Welcome to what is going to be a first listen live stream. This is going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this album. I've been looking forward to this album thanks to the recent release that we had, Money and Love. But anyway, big shout out to everyone in the cut, man. Shout out Ore, the usuals. I see you. Shout out B. Shout out to Missy. Yeah, this was a very, very spontaneous one that I decided to do today, man. And I've been running around just to make sure I'm set. And you can be here. Probably I'm out of breath. Whew. Anyway, I was just coming from the gym and I'm still running around here again just to finish up. But yeah, man, we are good. We are ready. We are set. Wizkid, 5th studio album, More Love, Less Ego. We're finally here. Appreciate everyone that's in the cut. If you guys are new to the channel and just running into this face, okay, my name is Emmanuel, aka Palmwinepapi. I do a bunch of album reviews in the Afrobeat space, reactions as well. So check out the rest of the content. Subscribe. Okay, I have playlists in the description, so check those out for my updates. Link in the description as well. Check those out as well. Big shout out to the usuals, man. Everyone that's here. Welcome to everyone that's new. We're about to do this. More Love, Less Ego. First track we're familiar with. Money and Love. Sweet, luxurious feeling on this one. Now, what are my expectations with this project? After getting 2 tracks, we've gotten Bad to Me, which saw Wizkid kind of like, not necessarily evolve, but seeing him pick up something a lot more 2022, trying to shift with the crowd vocals, a little bit up tempo, slight piano influences there. So yeah, man, it was cool. It was a nice subtle shift from the sonic identity of Made in Lagos. Now my mind tells me since P2J is all over this, we'll still see some hints towards the production and the arrangement of Made in Lagos in this album. So I'm looking forward to it. First track, we already know we're familiar with, so we can skip that. And by the way, this live streams is very interactive. I'm going to be putting up polls for each song, so be prepared to be clicking yes or no as you're digging it, or yes, basically as you're feeling it. We'll put it up on the chat. Yeah. Where are we? Okay, let's look at the Streamlab. The Streamlab is not connected. You guys usually would be on my screen, but I don't know why it's not here. But anyway, we're recording. It's time. Let's do it. First track, ladies and gentlemen, Money and Love. We've heard it. Let's move past it. But let's set the tone because it's an intro. Let's set the tone with it, you know? Let's set the tone.
Nobody like me.
Hey.
Nobody like me.
Come on.
Baby, when I pull up Gucci, all in my jeans.
Hey.
Lollipop, like ice cream. Big bad ways, Mr. Shift your panties.
Up and up with your dancing. Up with your dancing.
Girl, any record, girl, I go make you sing. Now she the pray for the couple man sing. I got the holy water, baby, make you come swing.
My pocket full of money, yo. Hey.
My heart is full of loving, yo. Nobody pick the
Alright.
Fine lady, she
Alright.
dance along. Like for your body, yo. What you did one time I want to know.
Hey.
Make you drop me,
Hey.
yo. What you
Hey.
did one time I want
Hey.
to go.
Oh yeah.
Me, yo.
Eh?
Love me, yo.
Come on.
On that split,
Be a Romeo. Hey. Pass on me, yo.
catch up like Just bow. Oh, what you bow. Touch me,
Hey.
touch, I see you. We are some me, so can
Yes, the best part. Wait for it. Ah, soft. Too soft. Listen. Hey. Ah, no. Listen, man. Where's my champagne? Where's the wine? Ah, I should have set the mood with this one, bro. Listen. All right, for the sake of time, we're familiar with the song. We've gotten the gist of it. The tone has been set, I think. Let's transition into the next track. Next track is called Balance. We're supposed to have a good time. It's a Wizkid album. We're supposed to have a good time. It's supposed to be vibey. Let's keep the energy up because I'm ready. I'm excited. All right, next track. We're gonna, for the sake of transition, just to scope if Wizkid was intentional in transitioning the songs. Let's see how it flows. If we're gonna spin it. So I'm just gonna wrap the end there, and then I'm moving to the next track, Balance. Hey. Okay, let's see. Second track, let be a monster one, man. Okay.
Lower your body, dip on your kiss. Turn up the rhythm, yeah. Wind up my charging. No negotiations, give you the latest. Doing the most for you, lady, no hesitation. Minding my business, but now you are the chase. No ask where to go, I'm going your way.
Okay, it's first 20 seconds. Let me set up poll, man. I forgot to set up the poll, man. But hey, this sounding for a second track is a little bit dry. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit dry. I want the transitions usually from the second track. Usually, it's when you kind of pick up a pace. I'm not saying every album has to do that, but second tracks usually are for me like energy driven. And like this one just feels a little bit of a Made in Lagos type, you know, very, very, very loungy, mid-tempo vibe so far. But yeah, track 2, Balance. I put it on the poll. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys to show up on the screen, but this thing is not working today. Is it because it's a spontaneous live stream that this thing is not working? I'm trying to get you guys chat on the screen. Let's see. But this track, man, hopefully this track comes correct because it's not hidden so far, but we're only 20 seconds in. Anyway, let's play it.
Feeling the top of my mind, baby, know they look tight. I go fulfill your days, I'ma make it right now. You did give me love, I know go fi buy you. With a different realm, with a different time zone. The lady so much great, girl, I'm pleasure my own. Now only you, they make my world go. As long as we get days, I'ma make it right now. And you see your baby, go make it on. While we levitate. Your body don't do me more good. The right things, they are good. Cut the long talk, girl, I'm coming your way.
Okay.
The body don't catch me more good. Count on me, make you best me your way. Now you could tell I be Gatsby. As Mr. DJ.
Wait, did you say now you could tell I be Gatsby? Is that what he said?
Your body don't do me more good. If the right things, they are good. Cut the long talk, girl, I'm coming your way. The body don't catch me more good. Count on me, make you best me your way. Now you could tell I be Gatsby. As Mr. DJ, they put for replay. Now you they give all the things I won't feel. Baby, make you take up my days. I know if you wait, cause it's happy no day. I know they're less stress. With you, man, I'm blessed.
The drums here are different. Very, very, very different. It's having a very rusty snare. That rusty snare that you'll probably hear in O1 Bear. That little bit of those. I forget what the things that they put. They put some things on the rim that give it some shaky, rusty feel. I can hear that on the snare. It's giving it some live instrumentation kind of feel. It has that like, I don't know, man. Like it's a different structure, but it's still. Or different elements rather, but still the same structure of a Made in Lagos from this vibe that I'm getting. Very loungy, very ease your mind, escape with me, let me wine, slow wine type atmosphere. But yeah, it's already sounding like a filler for the project for me though. It's already sounding like a filler.
I know if you wait, cause it's happy no day. I know they're less stress. With you, man, I'm blessed. I know go wait till money don't pay. I just they count to go take a long way. And now they show you, they make me feel blessed. I get rotate, get low shape. She not for Ghana where you carry this waist. And if one pop, if they pop for ace.
Okay, now we're getting the balance part.
And I might girl take up and don't complain. When the body pull up, you they cure my pain. And I know if it pass you like my Mary J now. Say for this matter, you fit take all my day now. Your body don't do me
Mogwe.
If the right things they are good, they cut the long talk, girl, I'm coming your way. The body don't catch me, Mogwe. Count on me, make you best me your way. Now you could they tell I be Caspi, I get rotate, get low shake. She not for Ghana where you carry this waist. And if one pop, if you pop for ace. Thought me, I no complain. And my girl take up, and I don't complain. When the body pull up, it take cure my pain. And I know if it pass you like my Mary Jane now. Say for this matter, if you take all my day now.
Okay. Honestly, not much there. It seems calm. Oh, that was KLP. Okay. Seems calm so far. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, it's a calm record. Like I said, it's definitely not a P2J signature, hence why this would have made more sense for a second track. Bad to me, that transition would have been sick. But yeah, that was obviously it's a KLP kind of beat, so it's kind of loungy. It's not as crisp and as luxurious as the other KLP jam that I referenced when reviewing my Money and Love, FYN by Rema. And yeah, sonically, KLP has been evolving. KLP definitely has been evolving. The good old African giants, KLP drum rolls, all those things, you don't really see it as much. It really could pass as any producer at this point. So the identity of KLP wasn't really felt until I heard the tag towards the end, which was, alright, it was cool. But how you guys are feeling? You guys are 81%. I was okay with that one. It's still giving the same sentiment or the same feel as Made in Lagos. But we skip to the next track. Next track is one we're familiar with. Bad to Me. I would have preferred Bad to Me as a second track, knowing how this is flowing. Balance didn't seem like a fitting second track for me. So anyway, it is what it is. Bad to Me. Let's go. Hey.
Make me want more, walk on my will. This kind love, yeah. I don't want for the night. Make I know how you feel, how you want to. Lady, girl, say your body bad to me. Pass, make a joke, make a feel I'm. Baby girl, you know I see you. Yeah, with the love to the morning.
Wait. Are we connected now? Because I know there was a slight disconnect. I'm seeing it here that there was a slight disconnect. Are we good? Please tell me we're good. Are we good now? You guys are making me nervous. It's freezing. Let me check my stream health. Stream health is excellent. What are you saying? We're good? We're back on? All right. I'm still trying to fix this P, man. Hopefully they don't take my stuff down, man. Yeah. Why'd you get there? Okay, they are so far the Nigerian musicians, man.
If that money did too much, say make you talk. Cause you know the money long. Yeah, break your back with it.
Bro, why is this not happening?
Yeah, now me and you, they talk, no one involved. Baby girl, make I indulge you. Yeah, my world. This kind love, yeah. Where they make me want more. Walk on my will. This kind love, yeah. I don't want for the night. Make I know how you feel, how you want to. Lady, girl, say your body bad to me. Pass, make a joke, make a feel I'm. Baby girl, you know I see you. Yeah, with the love to the morning. Bad girl addicted to me. Only you know how see they do me. Only you know how see they do me. Oh, yeah.
You're my jug, yeah. Casami goes.
From Miami goes. Why you get there? Baby, why you get there?
Okay. Alright. Fuck it, man. Next track, Two Sugar with Ira Star. Okay, opening the track.
Full of regrets. This baggage is confit to no plane, don't mean to digress. I wanna know what's the reason why you moving slow? As you move, no, they cross my lane.
I hate the production in this one, man. The beat sounds, at least the drums and how the keys came in felt very plasticky. I don't know, man. The keys just don't sound. They just don't sound fresh. They just sound cool. They just sound very. They sound somewhat churchy or like. This is not P2J. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Anyway, let me put up a poll. Bruh. Okay, now, obviously, this track featuring Ira Star, a lot of immediate reactions would be, or at least it's to compare it with Essence, the stellar standout track from Made in Lagos that ended up changing everything for Wiz. Yeah, I hope, because Ira Star and Thames are two completely different vocalists. Ira Star is has a bit more range vocally. I think she has the dexterity to kind of shift her vocals to almost any mood and setting, and we've seen that from her recent from her debut album and all the releases and features that she's had. Going into this doesn't sound like the atmosphere that, I don't know, Ira Star is doing well so far, because I can't stand the beat. I really can't stand the beat. But I'm gonna start from the top again, because I don't know. I don't like how it opened up. Bro, this is scaring me, man. The two new tracks that we've heard so far. I've only heard 20 seconds, so don't mind me.
Got a bag full of feelings and a house full of regrets. This baggage is confit to no plane, don't mean to digress. I wanna know what's the reason why you moving slow? As you move, no, they cross my lane. Shorty nonsense, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. If you get the problem, my best to mommy. My best to mommy, I divide my own demons, don't you see? Don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy, no.
There's a lot of potential in that hook. Very simple, very neat. I think there's a hell of potential in that hook. I like the hook. Very simple. Again, you're right into it. My best to mommy. Like and I can see Wizkid going to like eat this up, because this is like a flow he's about to body. But so far the hook sounds good, like very, very good. Simple enough for you to vibe, and at the same time not so simple that it's quite mind numbing and feels lazy. It just feels about the vibes, and I think they got it. I think they got the vibe here.
Don't you see? Don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy,
Okay.
And I know for life for you, mommy, yo, go loco pa me, yo. I mean, not the love, but then try me, yo.
Wizkid is just dropping sound effects. Omanato. What's the word? Omanato. I don't even know destroy the word, but basically he's just doing mad like sound effects right now, man. I like it. It's vibey still.
And I know for life for you, mommy, yo, go loco pa me, yo. I mean, not the love, but then try me, yo. Say my kind life, no they funny, yo. Many things I sing, feed on by me, yo. Big money, man, nothing tiny, yo. I mean, no they take
man, I find my own demons. Keep the bad energy going. Play with no time when you see us. We got the right energy on. Bust to the rhythm, nothing long. Yeah. We fly with the thing on. Yeah. And who know they grind, know they belong. Yeah.
See, Wizkid came in with like a lot of flair and attitude at the beginning. Like it was there. Then towards the end of his, I guess what you consider a verse, kind of died out. Like this song is. I mean, it's not mostly enjoyable right now, but it's a roller coaster of emotions right now, man. But yeah, the Wizkid verse will have ended a lot stronger. He kind of lost me in the middle of it. Yeah, it kind of lost me. Everything feels very low hanging fruits type approach that he, at least so far from Wizkid himself. And it's going to be the same issue that Made in Lagos had. I think my issue with Made in Lagos many times, it was probably like it was focused on the atmosphere to the point where Wizkid wasn't trying to be adventurous or creative within the verses. It became all about the ambient feel, and he didn't show any form of intention within the verses. And I've said that many times about Made in Lagos, but it still served the identity of the album. It still served like the atmosphere regardless, and it made it work because again it kept it quite consistent and made the album even sound very, very cohesive. But yeah, this feels like a Made in Lagos type verse now. Again, I'm gonna be contrasting a lot of things from this album from Made in Lagos because everything so far kind of points to the same direction that he's going. But yeah, we'll see, man.
I know they belong, yeah. Bad energy, you know, come outside.
Shorty nonsense, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. If you get the problem, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. I defy my own demons. Don't you see? Don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy. My best to mommy.
Production should pick up at this point. Come on.
If you live this kind of life, I don't leave you, go no. Man, I leave, I don't send no person. Send me, I no send no man. I don't live my life on a low, I need a show. Study bank cruise. Man, I find my own demons. Keep the bad energy going. Play with no time when you see.
Yeah, this one's not working, man.
Right energy on. Bust to the rhythm, nothing long. Yeah. With a fly with the thing on. Yeah. And who know they grind, know they belong. Yeah. Bad energy, you know, come outside.
Shorty nonsense, my best to mommy.
The hook is catchy, but at this point, this is the third one of the hook.
My best to mommy, I defy my own demons. Don't you see?
And nothing, man.
Don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy, no.
Anyway. Again, this is gonna be me, my first listen of Made in Lagos, the same reaction that I'm getting. I mean, there is a fair argument to say that never taking a Wizkid album on the first listen. I mean, of course, granted, that's the same thing with with music in general, but especially when it comes to a Wizkid, where he is not. And that was the fucking genius of Made in Lagos, because he didn't show any effort. And it didn't show much effort. It was the very nonchalant, like, aura of him and the production that made it like somewhat a strong identifier or a strong identity, contrasting all of his other works. Like, it was a huge contrast. That's why the first listen people are like, nah, it's not giving the energy or this enthusiasm that you usually get. But then again, that same thing could be applicable here, man. It's that same thing where it feels very effortless, and you never know, over time it could evolve to being like the thing that makes it spark, the thing that makes it different, the thing that makes it hit. And I don't know, but so far my first listen isn't exciting, I'm not getting that instance of like, yeah, this is loungy. The production felt pretty still for most of it. I was hoping to pick up, maybe build up with more elements, maybe bring like a bridge to flip the switch, to like just flip the script on the production, something a lot more exciting. But it feels very hook verse, cookie cutter, plastic, bro. It feels very like fabricated and just, yeah, first thought, let me just put it out. It doesn't really get nothing about the keys, nothing about strings. I don't know, maybe even a sax. Nothing was even added to like build on what like he has laid out. Very, very minimalist, and it kind of feels dry, and it's not a good kind of minimalist. Cause like, anyway, so far not so great. Ira was. The thing is that Ira can push herself, man. There's many pockets. There's many runs that she usually does, but on this record, she feels quite tamed. She feels quite shy on the song. She's not really projecting as aggressive, as bold, as assertive as she's usually sounded. And I don't know, maybe it's because this is the sonic atmosphere of the album that she's appeasing or giving that same effortless approach. But definitely, Ira has given a lot more energetic runs. A lot more like she can come in there and just show off her vocal skill set. You know what I mean? She can just show off. But in this kind of record, none of that. It was just very plain and simple and kept the same energy throughout the entire song. Kind of plateaued, which doesn't make for a good feeling because it needs to be a little bit dynamic, and we didn't get that, man. But anyway, you guys are 80% on this one. Let's move on, man. Next one is, what's it called? What's the next one called? This one's called Every Day. Let's hear it.
I am grateful to have been loved.
Every day, I say every day, I know struggle day, and my brother we dey pray. Every day, I say every.
I saw the network drop off before. I hope we're good now. It should be good now. We should be connected. I don't get why we're going in and out. This is terrible. We don't usually have this issue. Are we good? Are we good with network? Are we good with network, guys? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up emoji in the chat. Give me a thumbs up emoji. And we can start the song from the top again. But yeah, that was... I don't know if you guys missed what I said, but essentially, is the intro that we're getting from this song is actually nice because we're getting something that connects to the narrative that the album is trying to sell us. So it's pretty good that we have that. What sounds like a Maya Angelou or a poet type of snippet, which is cool.
I am grateful.
All right, let's go.
To have been loved, and to be loved now, and to be able to love, because that liberates. Love liberates.
Love liberates.
It doesn't just hold. That's ego. Love liberates.
More love, less ego. I like the intro.
Every day, I say every day, I know struggle day, and my brother we dey pray. Every day, I say every day, problem no dey finish, but my brother we dey play. Mogbil, rotate this kind of ways.
Hey,
make me grab my
hey,
I'm
hey,
and I want to do the things where I go forget.
Hey.
And when I'm down, when I feel like no way, and when I feel like everything could go, I be G, I be one man more, but I still there for my brother.
All right, we're getting somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the album seems to be picking up. This feels more like an intro, honestly, with the snippet that we got from there and how the keys came in and like the momentum was building up. It felt nicely. It felt like an intro to the project. I don't know. Maybe this might be a better intro to the album than Money and Love. Perhaps. Hey. Shout out to the one they call reference there, bumper to bumper. Let's go.
For the life I deliver, I need your love.
Hey, vocal, let's go.
For the life on the road is rough and tough. Take a shot, make we burn I'm on that long. Yeah, never say things I no. If I take things, I be joke do. So I just
see, look at more dynamic production. Let's go.
Every day, I say every day.
Those background keys. You ain't go in the back, very subtle.
Every day,
hey.
I say every day. Problem no dey finish, but my brother we dey play. Yo, if you dey ask me, tell me what go ask by. Pass the romantic and make a light see. Yeah, the life we live no be casino. Now the life we dey play now. we got speed. Now so we there for the street.
Okay, second time he's saying it's Gatsby.
Then they pray for the mandingo. I want the black skin girl and the light skin. Make you know say you ain't 90 white. Money cause tsunami, make you dance for daddy. Things we I get, see my girl, you know reach.
Okay.
The life on the road, we
Okay.
go as it go. Pray we no stop, yeah we day on the road. Say tonight I need the leke tumbano. Mama pelu leke tumbano.
Okay, bring the gongo now.
For the life I deliver, I need your love every day. I say every day. I know struggle day, and my brother we dey pray. Yo, every day. I say every day. Problem no dey finish, but my brother we dey play. Yo.
Okay, this feels like an intro. This feels like an intro track. Listen to the keys. The production is a lot more eventful here. Nice. One thing I can point out that's kind of weird and awkward was the chants that he threw in there. I don't know, I felt like I was going to make use of the chants somehow. But it still felt sexy. It still felt very loungy. It still felt very relaxing. I like the sentiment of the song too, because it's saying everyday problem no dey finish, man. So just like still again, escapism. That's what Wizkid essentially has embodied so far. Essentially since Made in Lagos, just having or making music just to escape from everyday hustle and bustle. And this is the same sentiment, and it's tied to that feeling here. So it's a calm record, calm production. The production again is dynamic to contrast the very stale and flat 2 Sugar that we got. I don't know if this is still P2J, but I love the keys I was holding. It almost felt like it is P2J. It almost felt like the almost as dynamic as Money and Love, but Money and Love is way better in terms of production and switching things up. But this one was calm. Wizkid had a very interesting second, I think it's second or third verse, but it felt a little bit more intentional on this one. Overall, a better track, one of the best out of the 3 that we just heard, like the new records. Seems calm. I still feel like this is a better intro than Money and Love. But yes, you guys are 89% for this one. All right, I see. Not bad. Some people are not feeling it. People are saying, I say every day it's greater than she tell me. Say, of course. What else? Ores says, actually, I agree. It probably sounds... It probably should have been... I hate this so bad. We should be back now. We should be back now. We should be back now. See, anyone that is a frequent listener, okay, or viewer will know that this is not normal. I'm trying to end this poll. Why is it not letting me? Oh my beg. This live stream. What is happening? You guys are good? You can hear it? I'm trying to end this poll, but it's not letting me end it. Anyway, let's move on to the next song. I'll try and end it. Next track we're getting is called Slip and Slide. It's featuring Skilly Bench and Shensia, who I'm familiar with. Skilly Bench, not too much. Is this a dancehall artist? Or a hip-hop artist? Where is he from? Is he a UK artist? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Skilly Bench. But anyway, let's get to it. We'll see Slip and Slide. Let's go.
Yo, creep. We shot a head half. Him a take them broad and he chop at them tag. Somebody drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them tag. Make you a red and make a head a shell half. This king digging in a man a dead tag. No safety, me make it chigga press tag. Head shell anyway the killer them
I'm
was.
loving on your dress tonight. I dey in love with your sexiness. Loving on that perky breast. Don't deny what you feel tonight. Say it's a gangster party, I'm a gangster girl. I know if we end up for your place tonight. Many talk, no they full basket. And I go fuck you till the morning time. Oh, why?
No. Give me the thing I going dumb like whoa. I need somebody that will blow my mind.
Make we juke bad, got no loving, no long talk with the sex, I feel good. When it be long, baby girl, I choose you. 24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough one, man. This is gonna be a rough stream tonight. Wow. All right. We've gotten a full minute into the song. So far, nothing to grab onto. Nothing exciting. We've gotten the first intro or an opening verse from Skilly Bench, and quite loose on that one. Not necessarily serving a pocket that I think the song kind of needs at this point. Still as loungy and still the same sonic identity so far, and this album is undoubtedly going to sound cohesive. It already is cohesive, but bro, it's getting rough. It's getting rough right now. I don't know if the song is going to pick up at some point, but yeah, man, it is what it is. Let's finish the song.
We're not in on a long talk. Come let me put it on you. Wait, slip it and slide. Set, grip it up tight. We're not in on a long talk. Come let me put it on you. Wait, slip it and slide. Set, grip it up tight.
We shot a head half, him a take them broad and the chopper them tall. Somebody drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them tag. Make you war red and make a head a shell half. This king digging in a man a dead tag. No safety, me make the chigga press tag. Head shell anyway the killer them wag.
Round one then round two in a distress tonight. Rip it off to the jaws in a flesh tonight. Real down to the dad against that thing for life. No stressing. Don't put my heart on sleep, never stress him. I put my hands on the G like corrections. I can be falling, but these niggas is a listen. No. Give me the thing I going dumb like whoa. I need somebody that will blow my mind.
Make we juke bad, got no loving, no long talk with the sex, I feel good. When it be long, baby girl, I choose you. 24 days with the fuck with no breaks, like.
We shot a head half, him a take them broad and the chopper them tall. Somebody drop a dead dog. A real gunshot and never clap as them tag. Make you war red and make a head a shell half. This king digging in a man a dead tag. No safety, me make a chigga press tag. Head shell anyway the killer them wag.
Can you guys hear me now? That was my bad. Yeah, let's finish up the song, man.
We're not in on a long talk. Come let me put it on you. Wait, slip it and slide. Set, grip it up tight. We're not in on a long talk. Come let me put it on you. Wait, slip it and slide. Set, grip it up tight.
Okay, that was Slip and Slide. That was Slip and Slide featuring Skilly Bench and Shenseea. Obviously, the track is trying to go for a dancehall fusion into the atmosphere, into the world that Wizkid is trying to create, as created with Made in Lagos and so far the first 5 tracks of this album. And boy, bruh, this song would have helped like if it had something to hold on to. Like, there's no simple pocket here. There's no gravitational force for the song. You know what I mean? A nice simple hook will go so far. And it will go so far in one, having the song be more memorable. I just played the song right now. I've forgotten everything about the song. Zero captivation here. It just feels like I'm passing by. It just feels like a freestyle and just freaking changes and different pockets. There's like multiple pockets, not really focused. It's all over the place. The song literally could have been focused, and I like the contrast between the three voices, which is nice and good, but it wasn't used to the best ability, man. This wasn't hitting in the first instance, and like again, I didn't get anything from it. I'm not taking away anything from this song. There's no pocket. There's no usually like a good record or something that actually would be memorable is if it has a simple enough hook that I can like say at least maybe I can grab onto. At the very least, Too Sugar had that. Too Sugar had something to hold on to. This feels like it's a record that, yeah, man. So far we're not there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet with this album. But 6 tracks in, and how many? What has worked? Money and Love has worked. Bad to Me has worked, and Everyday has worked. So I guess we're not so bad of a track, but bro, we need to pick it up. We need to be consistent with it. So far I'm not getting that consistency. Still very cohesive, but not in the best of ways. We'll move to the next track. You guys do not like this one in the chat. You guys are 68% for that one. God damn it. That's the lowest for tonight. That's the lowest for tonight. The song literally, like, it's just pertaining to itself. Had 0 like crowd intention with it, like crowd involvement. I didn't feel a part of the song. I just felt like this was a showcase that people just wanted to lounge and just show off that they can sing, but not necessarily engaging the crowd. Yeah, this is not engaging at all whatsoever. That's Slip and Slide record. Let's move to the next one. Hopefully we pick up steam. Deep. This one's called Deep. All right, let's hear it. So far, no intentional transitions. It's been fade in, fade out. Where's the sexy? Where's the sexy on this?
Lose yourself to the rhythm one time. Damn it, baby, you got me. No fight. I'm not looking for your love. I'm honest. I just want a piece of that. Yeah. Touch your body, make a movie tonight. I don't need your love. I just want your body pulling on me. Touch your body, make a movie tonight. If I did with you, I just want your body pulling on me. Ignite it. I'm gonna put it deep, yeah. Don't fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it deep, yeah.
At least we have something to work with. We have something to work with here. We have an anchor for the song. We know what we can expect and what to come back to. Kind of upbeat. Kind of upbeat, at least contrasting to what we've heard so far. There's some nice guitar runs I'm hearing that sound very salsa-ish. Which like Latin guitars there, which is nice, which is bringing the sexy element that I was screaming for. So far not so bad of a track, and there's an intentional chorus, there's an intentional hook, there's an intentional gravitational pull for this song. You know what I mean? So it's not bad so far. Let's hear the rest of it.
No, see the KB make me feel alright. See the bed make me go all night. My things I they feel tonight. Say now you are one, baby, make it no long.
Yo.
Make it tell me waiting day or mine. Can I go rap for you, rap for me, baby? Get the girls then they dance to my music. Touch your body, make a movie tonight.
The Wizkid evolution is real as fuck.
I just want your body pulling on me. Touch your body, make a movie tonight. If I did with you, I just want your body.
Okay, those strings are stringing.
Ignite it. I'm gonna put it deep, yeah.
Okay, sax.
Don't fight it. I'm gonna put it deep, yeah.
Hey, give the sax a solo. Let's go. All right. Dynamic record so far, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we get it. But serious, listen, this is a freaking roller coaster, man. This is a freaking roller coaster of an album. I don't know how this thing was arranged, but bro, this one works. This one enters. This one definitely does something. It has a simple chorus that is quite memorable. You know what I mean? Like a strong melody for it, and it's nice. The production is eventful, is adventurous, is bringing in different elements and transitions as well. So it's giving a lot more, like, not a boring, not a stale, like, not grabbing my attention type of record. Obviously, it's a sexy, raunchy one, supposed to bring that intimate kind of element. Again, the guitars bring that element, the sax bring that element, and obviously the word, I guess the pen or the lyrics in the song too, like, wants to put it deep, and like, the engagement here is a lot more because it's so simple to the point where you already know when the parts deep is coming in. So I see this one being a better, a much more complete track than the track before this and Two Sugar. But yeah, that was good. Deep made sense. How you guys feeling in the chat? You guys are 87% in the chat. You guys saying deep. You can't hate this. SB is saying you can't hate the song. Tumishe is saying intentional gravitational pull towards it. Alright, Tumishe. Yeah, IK says deep is a nice song. Alright, people are feeling deep. Yeah, it's definitely a much more complete song than what we've heard so far, man. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Flower Pads. Okay. I like that title. Flower Pads.
This one's nasty.
Este me gusta.
I've been waiting for the day. They say not kill it could kill me.
What was that
They
intro?
say your body could kill me. But I just don't like to be lonely. Don't let's spend the night alone.
Sammy Soso.
Don't let's spend the night alone. Yeah.
Who is Sammy Soso? That name does sound familiar. Not Sammy Sosa. Not Sammy Sosa, the baseball player, but tell me just Sammy Soso. Anyway, Sha. Interesting intro.
This one's nasty.
Este me gusta.
I've been waiting
What is
for
that?
the day.
Huh?
They say not kill it could kill me.
Huh?
They say your body could kill me. But I just don't like to be lonely. Don't let's spend the night alone. Don't let's spend the night alone.
Okay, I'm hearing the P2J drums now.
Use your IKB super bless me. I know. Girl, now your mata do me pass. So. Girl, me the mata no go cast. So. Run up on your body, do the dash. So. Tell something when you guys know. Girl, I love your body, baby, pass. Yeah. Play on your body like piano. Baby girl, I love your body, pass. Yeah. Oh. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you sweat. Baby girl, I like your body deep. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you sweat. Baby, wrap your legs around my neck.
Okay.
Girl, I go really make you. Baby, tell me how we got speed. I got men.
This whispering definitely is making for an interesting moment, nonetheless. But yeah, man, Wizkid is serving ASMR. I like it.
I go really make you sweat. Baby girl, I like your body deep. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you sweat. Baby, wrap your legs around my neck.
Okay.
Girl, I go really make you. Baby, tell me how we got speed. I got many things if you ask me. But let me just make you rush me. I make we leave if we must leave. See this matter done they pass me. Pass many things for your loving. But let me just make you rush me. Have this night for your love if you ask me. Like don't. When you call up make a day, I go do. Every day and every night, oh. Make we connect to the morning.
Okay,
time.
nice swell there, I like it.
Down. Your body ginger. Call me your doku spend down. As the DJ they spin on. For your love, spend my dirham.
Hey.
Girl, I go really make
Hey.
you sweat.
Hey.
Girl, I go really make you sweat.
I'm not mad at this one.
Girl, I like your body deep. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you wet. Girl, I go really make you sweat. Baby,
All right. Breaking transmission again. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. We do a bunch of album reviews and Afrobeats reactions as well. So definitely tap in. So far this one is sounding interesting. I don't know why it's 3 minutes 27 because I feel like I've gotten the gist of the song. But it feels like it's a nice simple record. Obviously it's been a lot more dynamic here by adding some whispering elements and getting really raunchy. But it feels like a record that I would have loved to hear a feature if it's this long. 3 minutes. At least I would love to hear something different, maybe like a bridge or just something to flip the script so far, because it's sounding good as it is going right now. I just don't want it to feel still and get another repetitive type song that is just looping hook and chorus. Like let's get something eventful. But so far it's not so bad. I like the drop where it goes, "Get on, make it by the weight," or whatever he says there. But so far it's still in that sexy element, still in that identity sonically. He doesn't seem to be pivoting whatsoever into another sonic direction. Everything still seems on agenda. It's very straight to the point. Sound is going for a cohesive album. So far it is cohesive, just like Made in Lagos. I was expecting maybe to flip the script for Made in Lagos, but so far it seems like he's going in that same script of Made in Lagos. This is good. This is not bad. But let's hear the rest of it. Hopefully we get a bridge or something.
I know, girl, now your matter do me pass, oh. Girl, me the matter no go cast, oh. Run up on your body, do the dash, oh. Tell something where you guys know. Girl, I love your body, baby, pass, yo. Play on your body like piano. Baby girl, I love your body, pass, yo. Oh, oh.
Why do I have 1 more minute on this song? Why? It better be worth that minute, bro.
Girl, I go really make you wait. Girl, I go really make you wait. Girl, I go really make you sweat. Baby, wrap your legs around me. Girl, I go really make you.
Yo te puedo mostrar unas cositas. Si tuviera la oportunidad, te volvería loco. No sabes las cosas que me haces sentir.
Okay, CK, I see you.
Me mojas, me encantas. Si solo supiera las cosas que te haría en privado. Uy.
Okay. I don't know if that was worth the minute. I don't know. I was okay on the song with like 2 minutes in, and then the last minute that we got, the last minute and a half, which was like, yeah, man, we get it. Do something else or keep it short. We didn't really get too much. It was cool that he added like a what feels like a CK direction because CK usually dabbles in other foreign languages, and obviously this is supposed to bring that sexy element, so it's nice to get like the female voiceover on that one. But it was cool. I don't think it added much. I don't think it served much, or it brought something a lot more substantial to the song. I think I had gotten the gist of it from 2 minutes, but it is what it is. I was feeling okay on the song, but now I'm like, yeah. Man, yeah, it just stressed it too long, man. It just stressed the song too long. But what are you guys saying in the chat? You guys are 84% for that one. Yeah, man. Oh, I obviously the FC is in the building. I'm already seeing some action. Shout out to the FC, man. Shout out to the Wizkid FC. Somebody's telling me to go and sing my song. So obviously, you already know. When you get a comment like that, the FC is here. They're loud. They're here. You guys are welcome. Just know just as you're coming inside, just subscribe. I don't mind it. Okay, just subscribe as you're leaving as well. And hate watch. I'll welcome a hate watch. Okay. I don't mind it. This is so stupid, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next song. Next song is featuring Skepta and Naira Marley. Interesting combo here. Interesting collaboration that we have. Naira Marley obviously having some roots in the UK, being monumental for the Afro swing wave. Then obviously him coming to Nigeria and almost evolving and flipping the scripts to a street pop legend. And then we're hearing Skepta, who is a hip hop grime legend from the UK. I see maybe we're getting Init Naira. If we're getting Init Naira on this song, like we did on Davido's, what was that song? On A Good Time. That dead ass record, bro. Oh gosh, that song pissed me off. Sweet in the middle, thank you. That Naira verse. If we're getting Init Naira, I'll have a problem. I will have a problem. I want Naira in a stronger element. I don't like Init Naira, man. It wasn't doing it for me. But hopefully, this one is a wowzer because it's called Wow. Let's get it. FC's here. FC's here. Okay.
If we knock, you won't want to stop.
Okay.
Come on top, should I come on top? When I gave her top, she didn't want to knock up.
I know your body bump like Claro, girl. No, they play my loving like so. Girl, I won't go where you want go, and I go tell you things where you want know. I hope you know say the bum nice, and I won't.
It looks like this live stream has entered the group chat. The live stream has entered the FC group chat. Shout out to FC, man. I see y'all. I see y'all. But see, this is probably a good thing that I don't have you guys on the screen. So all my video will not be bread. Alright, let them be. Alright, I know Alright is probably moderating our life out by timing out this. Alright, don't stress yourself. Hey yeah. Alright, don't stress yourself. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But it would have been nice to see some real comments other than bed emoji. But anyway, wow. Featuring Skepta is the motive right now. I like Naira's intro on this one, man. I'm not gonna lie. I also really want to run it back. I like Naira opening the song like that. It felt like we were getting somewhere, something different, something dynamic for the album. Let's hear it.
When I saw you in a bum shot, low jacking fat, try my luck, make her the chop your walk. If we knock, you won't want to stop. Come on top, should I come on top? When I gave her top, she didn't want to knock up.
I know your body bump like Claro, girl. No, they play my loving like so. Girl, I won't go where you want go, and I go tell you things where you want know. I hope you know say the bum nice, and I won't hold you tight. You got the sweetest vibe.
Yeah, Starboy ting, bet you never seen a man like me, bet you never seen a gang like this. Fashion week had to rise, GQ 5, and I never came with a stylist.
Listen!
Girlfriend tight, cause the men's inside.
Oh my god, what's happening?
It's a crisis. She texts me and asks me if everything fine. I say yes, mama, I'm the finest. She makes me cool and relax. That's no.
My mouse is bouncing. But bro, I like how Skepta came in. The beat transition into his verse, fire. Okay, I want to run that back. That sounded interesting. That sounded cool for the record. So far, this being event. No, this is stepping up to something, man.
Bet you never seen a gang like this. Yeah, Starboy ting, bet you never seen a man like me, bet you never seen a gang like this. Fashion week had to rise, GQ top 5, and I never came with a stylist. Better hold your girlfriend tight, cause the men's inside, matter their ground, it's a crisis. She texts me and asks me if everything fine. I say yes, mama, I'm the finest. She makes me cool and relax. That's no cap, baby, that's just facts. Front so juicy, the back so fat. If I leave, I got I must come back. She got her mind right and she got her money right. It's only right that I.
Skepta came hungry today. No, Skepta came hungry today. This is not long time type of Skepta, no. This is more bad energy Skepta I'm getting off here, man. He's having a lot of fun quotables. It feels a lot more. He seems like he's having a lot more fun with this production here. Obviously, like Wizkid and Skepta features can be a hit or miss clearly from the track record. But this sounds like a hungry Skepta, and I like it. I like it so far.
The finest. She makes me cool and relax. That's no cap, baby, that's just facts. Front so juicy, the back so fat. If I leave, I got I must come back. She got her mind right and she got her money right. It's only right that I introduce her to the cartel. And I told her after you, it's you. Ain't no replacement for the star girl.
Hey, this is how you get a Naira verse, man.
If we knock, you won't want to stop. Come on top, should I come on top? When I give her top, she didn't want to
me daddy, wine up for me.
Hey,
bad boy like me.
Hey, hey,
tomato shape you.
Come on.
Looking for me. Deep with the money, I can't no last stress. Like you steady bend and pause. Steady give you all the feelings, make you go. Baby, me and you. And anything when you want, that's where you know face me.
Come on.
Oh yeah, make you choose what you want when you know face me. The way you whine on my gay, I swear got me lazy. Make me feel I'm crazy.
So, you bet. So,
when I saw you in a bum shot,
hey,
no joking for try my luck.
hey,
My love, me
hey, 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 hey.
when I give her to she didn't want to go back.
Naira redeem himself.
Let me come back. Now she say she got a money, but I knows I'm the man. That's fat, she bad, but so me mumaja. I'm gonna give her back to back. That pussy fuse me all the time.
I know, okay. This is good. Hey. Hey. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This is on paper it was scary going into this, but I like what I'm leaving with. This was fun. This was a very, very good way to use a Naira feature, making him like an anchor of the song, making him carry the chorus. And I liked how he opened the song because the song is definitely having its own identity. Like, yeah, like the fact that he opened up the record was a good point. Not to like latch on to the chorus. It was a good decision to do that. And then we got a crazy Skepta moment. I like Skepta on this one. It felt like it felt very intentional on this one. And then Wizkid came with the natural Wizkid runs, which essentially did okay for the song. Definitely did not come here to shift the song or to take it somewhere else. It was still in the same, still in the same energy with the record. But I liked that they transitioned quite nicely from vocal contrast, you know. And this was good. This was good for Naira. This was a good look from Naira. I even had like a subtle outro too, man. That was cool. That was cool, man. That was a cool record. Definitely better than what I was expecting, man. So yeah, I'm not mad at this one. How are you guys feeling about this one? 95%. God dang. Okay. 95%. It seems like everybody has decided this is the favorite so far. I like this one a lot. It has mad potential, especially with that Naira hook. Yeah, this one could move. I can see it getting picked up on TikTok as well. This is gonna be a vibe. Very, very UK. This obviously Wizkid is very focused in the UK scene right now, and sonically, like the UK is one of his biggest fans outside of Nigeria, clearly. So that was solid. That was solid. You can even make the argument UK is probably a bigger core of Wizkid fans than Lagos. You can make the argument. The metrics might point to that, but then again, 60,000 in the O2 was crazy. But that was good. I really like that moment from Wizkid, Skepta and Naira on that one, man. You guys are 95%, which is ridiculous so far. Definitely the highest. But yeah, that was a good moment. Dead into like the 9th track. That was a very solid moment. The next one we're looking at is called Pressure. You know the wow song, there's nothing about it that said wow, but like in terms of the lyrics, I didn't see any wow there, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the next one. This is called Pressure. The pressure is getting West Side. I know he's gonna bring that sound by. I'm sure he does.
Pressure. He keep because of me pressure. No baby steps on my one. Now only you way they make me they love every night where they make me they no. Lady they go for the encore. When they play on the stash, you know.
Okay, there's this particular one. Dun 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 dun. It's very, very, very. When I say it's everywhere on this album, but every verse or every moment from Wizkid has been having that run. Dun dun. Dun, dun. I don't know, maybe he can get more creative with his melodies, but that run is going to start it's going to feel tiring. We just heard it on the previous song and some songs before that. I don't know, maybe to get tiring at some point, but yeah, it is what it is.
Pressure. He keep it causing me pressure. No baby steps on my one. Now only you way they make me they love every night where they make me they no. Lady they call for the encore. When they play don't they start she no one stop. I'ma get me now the things you they feel. Same things I feel on my hold up. Never really speak of the things I don't know. I wanna you be my business so. He keep it causing commotion. He keep it with the bad I must conquer. And I know they look for the things I don't want. I'm gonna
Chops are not clean, man. This man's vocals are not sounding clean. I don't like the transition into that falsetto. That falsetto doesn't sound clean, man. Like it's very cringy. It's very cringy, man. I don't know what's up. Bruh. Ah, no. Wait. Wizkid, I beg. Oh my goodness, man. Why? Chai.
never really speak of the things I don't know.
No, bro, it doesn't sound clean. Like, this is that falsetto, man. That sounds, its engineer is like, it's not helping here, man. Like, make that shit sound more sexy, bro. Like, it's just.
That she no one stop. I'ma get me now the things
that
you
was
they
rough,
feel.
man.
Same things I feel on my hold up. Never really speak of the things I don't know.
Come on.
You be my business, so he keep it causing commotion. He keep it with the bad I must conquer. And I know they look for the things I don't want. I'm gonna you be my business, so
Oh, no,
I
please
know
make
you
it
want
stop.
to know my thought. And the matter no be money or no love. If I want the love, you my baby.
Okay, we're getting comfortable voice now.
Me pass the money, my baby. If I want the love, you my baby. I got you to shock me pass the money, my lady. Lady girl, I want to make you bring them swing my way. Yes, I did.
Okay, we're getting some log drums. Alright, bro. Anyway, we moved away from that very, very rough intro, and we're getting something a lot more comfortable now. I think we're getting the chorus so far. I still haven't gotten the meat of it so far, but production is sounding nice. I'm seeing those drum rolls in the back that's really, really giving it some at least some build up. It feels like it's building up to something. Hopefully, get that something that is building up to. But yeah. Still not over that intro. That intro was done. Yeah, that intro was. Whew, that intro gave me work to do, man. Give my ears work.
Make you bring them swing my way. Yes, I did want them now. Baby girl, I want you. Make you bring them swing my way. Say now only you to leave my energy, baby.
What?
Yeah, you the sweet ass baby.
What is going on?
My body they make me lazy. And I may be the one with the make you feel alright. Yeah, lady, never play your love.
Hey!
Anytime I feel
Come
like
on.
I don't want
Listen. Wait, okay. Wait. Where did the beat take us now? Like, it took us to another. It took us somewhere else. Yeah, it was. Very dynamic production here. Probably the most dynamic moment here from a production standpoint, at least. Like, even down to the break that we got over there. But really, listen, let me run that pocket again, because that was different.
Baby, and the things you do might get you the sweet ass baby.
I'm seeing some comments talking about me pausing. It seems like there are new people, and this happens. It happened on the Headies live stream. It happened on the Burna Boy live stream. Some people are new to this channel and don't get the point of music commentary, especially on a platform like YouTube. You people want to get this video down, Abby. It's as if you don't know how copyright works. It's as if you don't know how copyright. You don't want me to pause. So why are you here? Why are you here, my G? If you want to hear the album, Spotify Day, Audiomack Day, iTunes Day, I beg, Fashi, just carry your load and walk away, because this is a music commentary channel. And if you're not here for the music commentary, my guy, the door is right there for you virtually. Okay, it's a virtual door. Just carry your load and get the fuck. Okay? And get the fuck. Because I hate seeing shit comments like that, bro. I hate seeing comments like that. I don't know. This riles me up. Emmanuel, relax. Man, relax. Alright, please take action if you see any comments like that. I beg, I think I'll beg you. Please. Alright, you've got some permission. Do your thing. But anyway, let's get back into this, man. Let's get back into this. This was a good mood. This was a good record, at least to this point. Yeah, let's bring it back to that, because I think the transitions are very, very eventful. The production here is very, very eventful, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Say now only you they leave my energy, baby. And the things you they do, my girl, you the sweet past.
Very dreamy. Like, let me go back again. The transition wasn't there yet. What is that synth, man? Hey!
And the things you they do, my girl, you the sweet past, baby.
Come on!
Sweet, as you they touch my body, they make me lazy.
Hey!
And I may be the one with the make you feel alright. Yeah.
Ah!
Never play your love.
Hey! Listen, this is a roller coaster of a freaking album, man. Oh my god.
They my mind now. 24/7 and not you. I feel today to stay for one wine. Yeah, we they do things we not you.
Hey!
I want the love you, my baby.
Hey!
And you gonna shock me past the money, my baby.
Please let this be the hook.
I want the
Love you, my baby. Oh. Hey!
my girl, you shock me past the money, my lady.
Come on. Ah! Oh, just take out that intro and this song will be good. Wow. Hey, hey. All right, let's see the record out. We're getting different elements in the production here. This is good. Okay, I don't know who produced that. Who produced that? Let me just check. P Prime. Okay. Makes sense. Wait, did I just check? The song was Pressure that we just listened to, right? Yeah, that was P Prime. All right, different elements were brought in here into the Made in Lagos or the More Love Less Ego universe. We got some almost horror movie-esque kind of synths that were almost passing by and just coming in and out, swelling in and out, which was cool. It gave the record some flair, and there's a particular pocket that it should have been made clearer, but it was there. It was nice. It was a nice pocket. It was a very sweet-ass pocket that was there. And the arrangement of the song would have made sense if that was brought to the forefront immediately, as opposed to whatever that was in the intro. The very cringy falsettos that we got there. Like, this is almost like split difference. There's like two songs. There was no callback to what was done in the intro. It just made no sense to have that intro on this particular song. It made no sense. It just felt like two complete different words or headspace that Wizkid was on. Because all those very cringe falsettos there and those very repetitive runs and that we've heard already on the album, you're bringing it back and you're giving that same like, it got very tiring, that intro. And what we get on the second half of the song, or maybe towards the end of the song, like, it's crazy. The most dynamic production that we've seen already on this album, bringing elements that are quite foreign to the production palettes that the album already had. Some crazy, almost Santi-esque type of synths that we're getting. And it's not usual for Wizkid production, a Wizkid choice of production. So it was kind of cool. It was some element of surprise there that was on this record. I just hate how it's arranged. I hate that the intro exists on this song. It would have been a much more like bold moment on the album as opposed to just being another okay song, because the first beginning was so cringe. Anyway, we'll move on to the next song. But you guys are 76% on this, and I'm sure many of you voted in the first 1 minute that you were hearing the intro. I'm sure. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, people, how you guys feeling in the chat about it? You guys 76. Dabira says, the falsetto of Mado, I don't know what to really hear. The falsetto was cringe, my G. Go hear that thing again, I beg. Like, no, it wasn't. I didn't actually find the falsetto cringy, but it's a different style from Wizkid. It's not that different. Well, it is different. I don't think it's as different, really. I think he has sounded cleaner. Like, sound engineering-wise, he has sounded cleaner. Like, if he has tried falsettos before. Even on this album, he hit some falsettos on previous songs, and it didn't sound as cringe as that. It just felt too raw. It just felt too raw, man. Like, at least nice reverb or something just to like spice the vocal file. At least would have been nice, but it just felt too raw, and it just felt It just felt icky, man. Yeah, man. I said icky. That's how it made me feel. Let's move on to the next one, man. Yeah, I should play the cringy part again. You guys want to hear the cringy part again?
Fresh baby steps on my one. Now only you way they make me they love every night where they make me they no. Lady they go for the encore. When they play don't they start you no one stop.
Okay, it's coming.
Me now the things you they feel. Same things I feel on my whole dog. Never really speak of the things I don't know. I wanna you be my business so he keep it cause in commotion.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
Keep it
We're gonna do it again.
And I know they look for the things I don't want. I'm gonna you be my business so.
Nah, he sounds like a child singing, man. It's bad. It's bad. Nah, there's nothing you can tell me. I'm not hearing that one, bro. Let's move on to the next song. I like the second half of the song, so let's not ruin it, okay? Let's not ruin it. You're ruining it. Okay? Let's get into the next one, man. This one's called Plenty Lovin'. Let's hear it. Hey. Come on. Ah, no. I love it. Hey.
I won't tell you. Things within my mind, I won't tell you. Blessed the day that I found you. All the things within my mind, I won't show you. I'm on the road on it daily. Now wait till me how you go job, I want.
Yo!
Cause I go love you, check.
This intro is mad. No. Let's wheel it. Come on. Yo, I like how the beat kind of like soared and opened up. Listen. Hey. Come on. What's this song called again? Hey, Plenty Lovin'.
I won't tell you many things within my mind. I won't tell you. Like the day that I found you. All the things within my mind. I won't show you.
Come on.
I'm on the road on it daily. Now wait till me how you go job. I won't find you. Cause I go love you, check.
Hey.
And I go give you, make you simple. Yeah, I go love you, baby, simple.
Come on.
Your thoughts, I won't pepper. She be one more fefe. I no go use your love, they play chetel.
Yeah, this whistles.
And this kind of loving I want jumbo. Yeah. I go let your body know. Baby, let nobody
Hey!
know. I wanna let your body know. Gotta go.
Hey!
I go let your body know.
I know.
Baby, let nobody know. I wanna let your body know. Gotta go. Girl, I can meet you for down.
Yo, we have a hit on our hands.
Say I go kill you with it.
Yo, we have a hit on our hands, I think. Bro, let me run that back. Yo, what a pocket, bro. Like, this is a pocket you focus on. Let's go. No. Hey.
I go let your body know. Baby, let nobody know. I wanna let your body know. Gotta go. I go let your body know. Baby, let nobody know.
Come on.
I wanna let your body know.
Come on. Carry go.
Down.
Ah.
I go give you minute loving. Say I go kill you with this loving. I go meet you for down.
Hey, baseline, let's go.
I go give you.
Are those lock drums?
Girl, I go kill you with this loving. Oh.
Hey.
Tell nobody when you pass you. And the things you do always girl it pass me and you.
Let's go.
And your type and never.
Hey.
My girl know why you. I go let your body know. Baby, let nobody know.
Let's go.
I let your body know.
Carry go.
I
I will let your body go.
Baby, let nobody
Come on, come
I
on.
wanna let your body know. Carry go.
Yo, this is it. This is one. This is one.
They call me Mr.
This is one. This is one.
I go give you many loving. Say I go kill you with this loving. Girl, I go meet you for down, down.
Hey,
I go give you many loving.
hey.
I go give you plenty loving. Girl,
Ah,
I go kill you with this loving.
not the sexy sax again. Give me a sax solo. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Listen, this is a track. This is one. This is one. This is one. Wizkid has one. I gotta let your body know. This has everything written on it, bro. This has a hit on it. This has a hit on it. Thank you. The energy is coming up. It's towards the end. But my track 11, ladies and gentlemen, and that might be my favorite song so far. I think. No, let me run that again. At least that hook. No. Hey, who produced this? It's not P2J. It is! Hey! Come on.
Within my mind, I won't tell you. Blessed the day that I found you. All the things within my mind, I won't show you. I'm on the road on it daily. Now wait till me how you go job, I won't find you. Cause I go love you, check.
Hey!
Simple. Yeah, I go love you, baby, simple. I'm love you, your thoughts, I won't back. She one more I know
the whistles.
You know, sissy, so this kind of loving I want jumbo. Yeah. I go let your body know. Let nobody
yeah,
I want let your body
hey.
I go let your body
come on.
Baby, let nobody know. I want let your body know.
Gotta go.
Girl, I go meet you for down. They call me love. I go give you many loving.
Come on.
Say I go kill you with this loving.
Come on.
Girl, I go meet you for down.
Hey.
I go give you many loving. I go give you plenty loving.
Hey.
Girl, I go kill you with this loving.
Listen, a bop and a half. Okay, that is definitely a standout track. Definitely a standout track from this album. That's what I'm walking away with for the most part. The other two songs we're gonna get Don Toliver, okay, and then we're getting the outro. Okay, it took so long to get to something like this. Wow, it took so long, but it's finally here, man. At least something I can say. Okay, this has, yeah. Obviously, Wow was another one that could do that, but yeah, this one's gonna move. This one I feel like they have to get energy into this one, man, because obviously this is danceable clearly. And it has a very fun feeling to it. Nah, they definitely need to like focus on this one, man. I don't know, that was dope. That was Plenty Loving. I don't know if that's the best title for it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna let your body go. Nothing about the hook says much about Plenty Loving. If anything, Carry Go is another good title, but yeah, anyway, hopefully that doesn't affect the SEO power of the song. Because that's very important in naming or in titling songs. You actually, when people look up a song, usually based off of what they've heard in the song or what's memorable in the song, they go on the internet to search the lyric that they heard, or at least that got stuck in their head. And Plenty Loving is not that line that you get. So it can affect SEO power, which is very crucial for naming titles, naming songs. That's why usually they have a bracket to like spice up the SEO of a song usually. Which is funny enough, he's doing that on the last track. But anyway, 94%. Everyone's loving this. Clearly. Ah, man. Let's move on. Next track is featuring Don Toliver. Okay. A very dynamic artist, Don Toliver. Hip-hop, R&B elements, very, very strong. Almost, yeah, we'll see. There was some rumor flying around that Travis Scott might be a surprise a surprise feature on this one, like a hidden feature. Which I felt like almost I didn't need to know that information because that'd be nice to run into it. Maybe if anything, this might be the song he's on because Travis Scott and Don Toliver can work obviously. But anyway, let's hear it. This one's called Special, featuring Don Toliver. Let's go. Don Toliver is on the Juice beats.
Your body pressure.
Yo.
Oh, your body special.
Yo, anybody that knows me and my Juice bias is very strong. Very strong. High life heaven we're about to walk into, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Juice is on the album. Yes. Yes. Wizkid and Juice barely meet. Like, they barely miss. Juice and Wizkid barely miss, bro. Listen to this intro of this record, bro. Come on. Hey! What? Wait.
Juice. Oh, yeah, you're special.
It has Juice tag on it, but he's not credited as a producer. That's weird.
Your body pressure. Oh, your body special. I can see pleasure. Oh, your body special. Oh, your body's precious. So going on, I need you all night. All I need you. No one I can do this shit myself. Like the wrong right there, I fell.
Okay, let's bring it up.
Girl, I got the day for you. Yeah. Spend many days I feel the chase on you. Yeah. Big bad boys, I know they play.
The drums haven't come in yet. Like the bass drum, like the bass line. It's been a minute. Like it just feels like he's building on into the drums, but it hasn't landed yet. That's weird.
Girl, I got the day for you. Yeah. Spend many days I feel the chase on you. Yeah. Big bad boys, I know they play with you. Now you are the one that keep it straight with you, more bro. When I want them, I they call on you. I see her for your I know they play with you. This kind of love will make a nigga pay. And we get something we I know fi trade. Baby girl, one night, one line, 2 times. And you get that thing when they make a man sing. For the emergency, make you call my line. And the body con days in a heavy man dream. She for me, she go stay one night, no lie. She they give me all the things where they make it.
Okay, Wizkid is eating his words.
Baby Joe, my Joe. Why baby so more big go my road.
Oh yeah, you're special. Your body pressure. Oh, your body special.
Oh man. I don't know. The drums. I don't know if it's necessary. But like Juice has some crazy percussion, man. Like I think it could have been a flex on this one. Juice identity, like a Juice beat usually feels a lot more but I get it. Like a song that I feel, I mean, pick up any Juice song, virtually any Juice song, as recent as Benson featuring Wizkid. If you listen to the drums on that, bro, dirty. I somehow even want to like contrast this with Many Ways on Benson's project featuring Wiz. What Juice did on that production, man. His percussions are always usually obviously the guitar is the anchor of most of his arrangements, but the drums usually take it up a notch. You know what I mean? But it's sad that we're not getting that extra notch on this one. It is what it is, man.
I can see pleasure.
We're getting shakers though.
Oh, your body's precious. So we going on. I need you all night, girl. All I need you. No one I can do this shit myself. Like the wrong right there, I fell. I need you all night, girl.
Yeah, I need your body. Wine am now slowly. Make I be your journey. Money they owe plenty. My love, money they owe robot. Go down, man, no.
It's a very, very subtle.
Bad girl controlling me. Your body feel my soul for real. Show me the things you go do for me. Yeah, you know that, yeah, you're clean for real. How low you want go for me? get me, I no go green. I get things I want show for it. As long as the body there for me.
Oh yeah, you're special. Your body pressure. Oh, your body special. I guess he bless ya. Oh, your body special. Oh, your body's precious.
It might as well be an acoustic song, like, might as well.
So we going on.
Listen to the reverb, man. I'm here for it.
Knowing I can do this shit myself. Like the roll right there, I fell.
It is what it is, man. Special, Don Toliver. Not a terrible song. It still has a groove that obviously latches onto High Life and that signature guitar riff you get from a Juice production. Very subtle. There's this Ghanaian instrument. It's not even. Is it? I think it's Ghanaian. I think it's a Ghanaian instrument, but it's parts of Nigeria that have it. It's the instrument with a vase. It's like a vase where you have like a. I forget. I don't know the term. If anyone knows the term, put it in the chat. It has like a. It makes the very like a very subtle. Almost like a. It's not quite a kick. It's not quite a kick, but there's some bass to it, and they actually like give some nice element to it that usually you find on the Juice production. No, it's not shakers. Obviously, the shakers are there. Yeah, you can hear the shakers clearly, of course. But Udu, is that what it's called? Udu. Let me see if that's what it. Maybe that's what I'm describing. Because IK is a producer. IK knows what's up. Yeah. Wait, is it? No, but this one, it is. It looks like it. It looks like it, but it comes with a very fluffy, like almost like a tennis bat, but it's like a fluffy thing that plays, and that's how you play it essentially. But anyway, we're guessing that instrument on this beat. But I would have loved it if you took it up a notch with a very, very signature Juice kick and like percussion, a full percussion element there. But the song goes for an acoustic feeling. It's kind of laid back. It feels like an acoustic session that you see on a live set. Crazy reverb on Don Toliver the entire time, which was kind of cool. It made it almost feel trance-like, and you can even hear him like in the background of some moments in Wizkid verses. So it was kind of cool. It made the song dynamic. Obviously, the guitar is the heartbeat of the song, and it flows nicely, and it keeps a nice consistent groove as you would get from a Juice production. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. Again, Juice almost never misses for me. Like there's barely moments I don't like Juice production, but in this case, I would have loved, or I preferred it to feel a lot more dynamic, man, and to bring the signature drums that he has. But anyway, that was Wizkid and Don Toliver with Special. Moving to the last track. Interesting album we've had so far, man. Interesting album we've had. This one's called Frames. Who's gonna know? Let's give it a shot. Let's see how Wizkid is ending the album. Alright, do your thing. I'm seeing the chat.
No do me while you are not there involved. No do me something we go make me stress. Give me less of that. Give me more of you. Give me something I'll never wanna lose, yeah. Mommy, you're making me lose my eyes for other girls. No do me something we go make me stress. Give me less of that. Give me more of you. Give me something I'll never wanna lose, yeah. Who's gonna know at the end of the day? I'm yours for the night only, baby, oh, baby, oh.
Something about Wizkid's vocals. I don't know what's up with the mix on his vocals this time around. it feels like he's taking a lot more audacious runs and flows vocally that somewhat don't present the strength of his style of music. Like it doesn't really show up in his best forefront. He's challenging his vocals, I'll give him that. But I don't think the end result is the purest or the cleanest that he can make out. It's not bad, but it just feels like it could be better, you know? Like it just feels like it could be cleaner on the somewhat of a falsetto, but it's not really a falsetto really. But these high notes that he's hitting, it could be cleaner, it could be crispier, it could be, yeah. I don't know, but he's challenging himself vocally, which is interesting actually. I don't think he would hold notes like this as high as this, like, which is quite interesting to see, man.
Give me something I'll never wanna lose, yeah. Who's gonna know at the end of the day?
Okay, not bad.
I'm yours for the night only, baby, oh, carry on. I'm yours for the night only, baby, oh.
Okay.
I know they lie, now for you I don't come. There's no be love song, I call I'm your song.
Baseline is
wine, I don't wait for so long. Girl, I ready take off and I don't go one stop. I know you feel I'm girl, your body say so. I know they yes, they give you long talk. Girl, I know that you they make a man so. Oh, baby, thumbs up. Oh yeah, baby, bounce up.
Okay.
Mommy, you're making me lose my eyes for other girls. No, do me something we go make me stress. Give me less.
Oh, that's nice.
Give me more of you. Give me something I'll never wanna lose. Yeah. Who's gonna know?
Please, you need some backup on this one, though.
For the night only, baby, oh. Carry on.
Are we getting some harmonies? Wizkid know they harmonize usually. Wizkid does not. Wizkid barely harmonizes, like barely. And it's nice that we're getting that. It's kind of interesting. Sounds like a female vocal backup, which is cool. Okay. Okay, this is smooth.
I've been waiting for you to come my way. But it's on my rainy day. For your type, I can wait for days. My God, got your type of feel, not to give me pain. Yeah, your picture fits my frame. Live for you in 1,000 ways. My God, for the night, for the night.
Hey, okay. I like. That's cool. I like that outro. That was nice. That was cool, man. Yeah, that was really nice. The little run that he did there, he was really getting in the spirit. He was getting the element. He was definitely feeling something towards the end of the song, man. Cool. That was More Love, Less Ego, man. Wow, what a roller coaster of an album. What a trip we got, man. But bro, Wizkid, More Love, Less Ego. This outro song, I definitely see it as an outro. Definitely has an element for that outro. The melody that was on the hook, like over time as it kept running back, it became a lot more captivating, more compelling towards the end of the song. So like on the second run of the chorus, or maybe even the third, then I was like, yeah, especially when we're getting the backups that were beefing up the record. Obviously, we can see some level of progression there, which is always good and nice, not for a song to feel quite stale. And it did that, and we got what I could say was a very nice It feels very freestyly, of course, because that's Wizkid. But again, it just felt like it felt spiritual. It felt like it was in the element, it was in the zone as the record was going. I was just doing massive, like, some dancehall runs and ad-libs towards the end, which I thought that was really a nice way, a very nice, classy way to see the song out and see the album out. I think that was a solid outro we got from Wiz. But anyway, that was the last track. That's everything. We've gotten 13 tracks into the album. An interesting one. Obviously, Wizkid's projects are clearly shown, especially when it's on this soundscape, are clearly shown that it's a grower. It's supposed to be a grower. It's presented as a grower. It's not as exciting because the energy is all the way up when we get to a new album, and you want it to be eventful. You want it to be like a show. You want it to be like an event, and that's how I virtually see each album I'm walking into. Let it be memorable. Let it have some form of character. Let it have some flair, some dynamic, unpredictable moments, some surprising elements. Let it be a good show, a very engaging one too. And we got many moments like that. We got a few moments like that. I'm not gonna lie. We got a few engaging records. Obviously, the standout track is "Plenty Lovin'." I think that's easily the biggest song I could see coming out of this one, other than the intros or the singles that we got from the rollout. I think it's the standout track. Wow, featuring Skepta and Naira has some great potential on that one. Definitely two solid records there. Other features that I thought were going to excite or bring a lot to the table here. Shinsei, I was expecting a lot more from her to spice up the record, spice up the album, having a strong presence. But I didn't get that. The song itself is a massive dud. It's all over the place. It's not the best moment for this album. Ira Star, another feature that I was hoping to bring. Again, albums like this, if we go back again to Made in Lagos, very feature reliant. Like Wizkid at this point on Made in Lagos was an instrument, very nice, important instrument for the album. But a lot of the heavy lifting was done by the features, and that's not to say Wizkid is not a good artist. I guess it's to say that he curates artists and put them and position them in the best place possible. The level of curation that I saw on Made in Lagos, I don't think it's quite here. I don't think we got that here. Obviously Skepta and Naira was a good moment, which is good, but it's not to the level of a Ginger with Burner. It's not to the level of Teiwa with True Love. It's not to the level of Damian Marley with Blessed. It's not to the level of like freaking Terry or Roma. Like it wasn't. The energy on creation is not here. Like it's not here. Wizkid obviously had to do a lot more heavy lifting on this one, which kept him in some tight spots, kept him in some shaky moments. He had to be dynamic. He had to challenge himself vocally, which he did on this album. Especially the intro of, what was that song? Pressure. He did challenge himself on that song. It didn't quite work for me on the intro, but towards the end of the song, then yes. And another challenging moment for him, or at least where we see another shift or more intention from him, was on this outro, Frames. Started off iffy, but got better as the record progressed. But obviously, Wizkid had to do a lot more heavy lifting on this album, and I think he did. He's a lot more present on this album than he was on Made in Lagos, to be very honest. Which in this case, I guess that was because of the weak creation of features here. Then that essentially was forced to do that. But for my first listen, it was a roller coaster from the first half of the album down into maybe Flower Pads. We were getting something, but then Wow came, and then it was a nice run from Wow to Pressure. Because Pressure is quite nuanced, and then Plenty Lovin', and then Special, a Juice record that wasn't quite all the way a Juice record. I'd have loved it to be a lot more, but it was still a nice moment. And then Frames, which is a very, very neat outro for this album. Not a bad album, not in any way bad, but a follow-up to Made in Lagos, it's not quite there for a follow-up, for a strong follow-up, at least so far on my first listen. And obviously, organically or just naturally, you're going to compare it to his last work. And that's literally what's going to happen. Obviously, the direction is very similar to Made in Lagos, which makes more sense to why these two albums are comparable. So it's nice to judge or look through this album on the spectrum of Made in Lagos, because it didn't make any points to change the formula or to change the direction sonically or to change the universe he had created for Made in Lagos. So it's only fair to do that. All right, I've gone through my favorite records. My least favorites, obviously. My least favorite, I don't know. Balance, very, very forgettable. Too Sugar as well, kind of still the entire time. Yeah, I think those would be my very true, like my least favorites on this one. And then somewhat of Special. Yeah, Special could be better, but I wouldn't quite call it my least favorite. But it could definitely be better. But yeah, favorite tracks, obviously I've gone through them. Wow. Plenty Lovin', Money and Love, Bad to Me. Yeah, those records do stand out as very, very compelling records. Slip and Slide, another dud, a massive dud. Thank you. I forgot that. But anyway, Slip and Slide will be a massive dud for me. So far, the album, when it comes to my rating on my first listen. But anyway, first off, before I get into my rating, big shout out to everyone in the chat. Everyone that's actually like been here from my day ones, basically, okay? Everyone that's been chatting, my very familiar names: Ore, Ike, Dabira, Tumishe, Apostle, Nanao Sai, just the usuals. I appreciate you guys being present here and welcoming the new listeners, or viewers rather. Please, guys, if you are new here and you'd like to see more music commentary, I know I'm not the most likable person if I'm critiquing a song or not really feeling it, because I'm not coming here to be likable. I'm coming here to give my honest opinion. So if it comes off unlikable or you don't really feel it, it's fine. I can see it. But then again, I'm coming from a very honest point of view, and I'll give my reasons why I don't like something, and it's up to you to agree or disagree on it. And that's the whole point. But anyway, appreciate everyone. Please subscribe. Please like. Please check out. More content is going to be coming out very soon. And on my rating on this one, man, on my rating for this one, I'm going to give it it's a solid 6. It's a solid 6. Definitely has the potential to grow over time, but it's not the most. It's a rough spin when it comes to sequencing. It could be better. There's a song that Every Day definitely has to be a better intro than Money and Love. Way better intro than Money and Love. I like Money and Love as a single. It definitely was an exciting track. It's still one of my favorite songs on this album, but I think Every Day serves as a better intro for this album. Yeah, the sequencing was quite, it is what it is. And then the selection or creation of artists definitely could be better on this one. Production-wise, still in the same soundscape of Made in Lagos. So we got some stale moments that were quite predictable, but we got some dynamic moments like Plenty Lovin', okay? I think that was one of the strong moments that we got a dynamic production, or Pressure rather. Pressure was a dynamic production. So production-wise, not too far off, at least at this point was sports with the production. And there is even some issues with Wizkid vocally that I would say kind of hindered him. Again, some cringy moments that I couldn't get over, and his very repetitive melody that he keeps running on. I think that kind of set me back and kind of came off a little bit annoying. But yeah, it's not a perfect album. It's far from it. But for the first one, 6. For the first run of this album, it's sounding like a 6 out of 10 for me. I'm curious what you guys feel like in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you guys are feeling about this one. Obviously, it's a first spin. Still potential to grow on me, but yeah, it is what it is. Wizkid's project is a grower. Yeah, they're usually growers. So yeah, man, slow burners, you know. What's everyone saying? Let me know your rating. Let me know your rating out of 10 in the chat. Let me know your rating. But yeah, it feels like Frame is at 88%. Dabira says an 8. Okay. The other Dabira says a 6.5. What else? Ogumola says 9. Very generous. Sit back, listen to tracks with them. See, listen. Don't give me instructions on how to listen, okay? I listen to albums and don't tell me to go and sit back, raise my leg up, pop champagne, do all of that. I know it's a bit nice, build some ambient, but bro, good music should be good music no matter what. But anyways, I see 6, I see 8. Femi Victory says 6. Shout out to Femi Victory. I see the lines that I'm seeing is I see some ego next to it, so it's like I see your 9, but yeah. Anyway, 7. I see 7s. I see 8s. Orest says 7.5. Olabode says 5. Femi says 6. Yeah. Top 3 songs. My top 3 songs. Top 3. Money and Love, definitely one in my top 3. Plenty Lovin' is making it. The last one. I I like 5 songs or 6 songs here. It could be, it's between Bad to Me. Bad to Me before Wow. Yeah, Bad to Me before Wow. For sure, Bad to Me before Wow. So Bad to Me, Money and Love, and Plenty Loving. So those would be my top 3. Julia says 10 out of 10. Come on, man. Anyway, somebody said 2. Now, guy. Kilo Day, what's up? 2K. Come on, man. But anyway, man, it is what it is. You guys have been a fun crowd. Shout out to FC with their emojis. But yeah, man, an obvious attempt, or at least same universe with Made in Lagos. So that's why somebody say Made in Lagos 2.0. I wouldn't give it a tag as Made in Lagos 2.0. Nah, that seems quite dismissive of the album. I would say it's showing where Wizkid is sonically. This is only 2 years out since Made in Lagos, so it makes sense that he's still in the same headspace sound-wise. But it's still a clear, these 2 albums, Made in Lagos and More Love Less Ego, it definitely paints the vivid picture of his evolution. Like, it's clear that this guy has evolved from Pakurumo. Like, it's very clear. But anyway, appreciate everyone that's been out here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell the news, tell the whole world about this channel. We're about to get 10K, which is kind of cool. It would be nice if we get that. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Live stream on Friday. New Music Friday is happening. Don't get it twisted at all. Don't think it's this live stream that I'll not come back on a usual Friday. Usual Friday is gonna be out normally, so expect me on Friday, 5:30 EST. And I know it's going to be later for you guys in Niger because it's going to be 6 hours difference now instead of 5. It used to be 5, so it's going to be 11:30. So we're going back to that time. Please bear with me. Please stay up late. I know it's quite late, but you know, usuals, you're going to be here. But shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate everyone that joined. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, New Music Friday, 5:30. Okay, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when it goes up. All right. Appreciate you guys. Alright. Love and cherish your efforts. Okay, I see what you're doing in the chat, trying to moderate the chat. It's not an easy job, especially tonight. So big shout out. Everybody say big up to Ore for moderating, because it's not an easy thing. I definitely need more moderators. So yeah, man. Shout out to everyone that's been here from the cut. Obabi says, sounds from the other side. Made in Lagos to transition from the Pakuruma sound. I'm not sure what that statement says, but anyway, appreciate everyone, man. Love, respect, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.